Welcome to the Scented Path, where fragrance meets the senses and brings meaning to life's special moments. I'm Natalie, your guide on this journey through scent, self-reflection, and living beautifully. Each week, we'll explore how fragrance inspires balance, stirs memories, and elevates everyday life. Discover how each scent can transform not just your space, but your mood and your path forward. So let's walk this journey one scent at a time. This is the Scented Path. You wear so many titles. You're a friend, a parent, a partner, a boss, a sibling. But who are you when the noise fades away? Like when no one else is asking anything of you and you're just left with yourself. It's a tough question, isn't it? In today's episode, we're exploring identity, peeling back the layers we wear for everyone else, and reconnecting with the version of ourselves that we sometimes lose touch with. It's not about perfection or having all the answers, but more about taking a moment to ask, who am I when I'm not showing up for everyone else? So let's get this started. Without pressure, just curiosity and discovery. We spend so much time being everything to everyone else. It's easy to lose track of who you are when we're constantly shifting between roles. But underneath all of that, there's you, your strength, your worth, your power, and reconnecting with that version of yourself. That's where the magic begins. These days, I have been standing in the warmth of the sun, feeling its energy seep into me. It's not just the light, it's the sense of clarity and confidence that comes from knowing exactly who you are and standing strong in it. It reminds me of the juicy lemongrass notes that I use in my candle, beautifully named Lion's Den. It's bright, it's clean, and it cuts through any fog of doubt. There's a strength in that simplicity, standing in the sun, lemongrass filling your nose. It's a reminder that your inner light is always there, even when life gets cloudy. Sometimes it's not about reinventing yourself, but more so about rediscovering what was already there, your personal power. It's like finding a quiet moment to breathe and just be. When was the last time you paused to think about what you need? Not as someone's partner or parent or friend, but as you. We're so used to caring for others that we forget to care for ourselves, to ask ourselves what really brings us joy and fulfillment. It's in those small moments of stillness that we reconnect with our truth. I think about the scent cedarwood. It's steady, comforting, always there in the background, but you have to stop and notice it. And when you do, it's like finding that piece of yourself that's been waiting for you to come back. You feel more certain of who you are. When you pause, realize that this is your space to breathe, to let your thoughts settle, and to reconnect with that inner voice, the one that knows exactly who you are. Sometimes the question, who am I, feels a little too big, doesn't it? But it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small, peel back the layers. Who are you when you're not trying to meet expectations? Who are you when it's just you in your own space, doing what makes you feel alive? Think of it like a fragrance. The top notes come in first, bright and lively, like a burst of lemon zest, immediate and attention-grabbing. But as time passes, you start to notice the deeper, richer notes, the warmth of myrrh and sandalwood, reminding you that there's more to discover beneath the surface. There's depth, complexity, a story unfolding that takes time, to reveal itself. So, who are you when you stop living for everyone else's approval? What do you uncover about yourself when you let those deeper layers come forward? Now, how do you start this journey of rediscovery? I'm glad that you asked. So, here are some ways that help me tap back into who I am outside of the roles I play that I believe can help you as well. 1, listen to your body. How do you feel when you're around certain people or doing certain things? Pay attention to when you feel light and energized versus when you feel drained. Your body often knows who you are before your mind catches up. 2, start saying no. Part of rediscovering yourself is setting boundaries. It's okay to say no to things that don't serve you, even if they've always been a part of your routine. Make space for what feels good and authentic. 3, reconnect with what makes you feel alive. Think about the last time you felt really connected to yourself. Was it during a creative project, spending time in nature, spending time in the gym, or maybe something as simple as reading a book? I suggest that you revisit those things and let them remind you of what lights you up. Write a love letter to yourself. Sounds cheesy, but trust me, there's power in acknowledging who you are, in celebrating the qualities that make you uniquely you. Write down the things you love about yourself, the things you're proud of, and definitely keep it close as a reminder of who you are. As you move forward from today's episode, I invite you to take small steps forward toward reconnecting with yourself. You are more than the roles you play for others. There's a version of you that's whole, complete, and worthy of love and attention, just as you are. Remember, you aren't finding the perfect answer to who am I, but you are allowing yourself to be curious, to explore, and to give yourself the space to just be. Take your time. Take in the scents and scenery and let yourself unfold naturally. Thanks for joining me on the Scented Path. Remember, finding balance is a luxury we all deserve, and each breath is a chance to embrace harmony and grace. Until next time, breathe easy, live beautifully, and let every moment reflect your truest self. This is The Scented Path, where luxury meets balance.